Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Pastor Shay, aka Chaplain G, coming back at y'all with another word of encouragement for today. So, check this out. I had this whole video recorded earlier, and guess what I forgot to do? Record the sound. So, I am re-recording at home. Y'all can see the house in the background, but hey, you got adversity, you deal with it, you keep it pressed, and you keep it moving forward. So, today I wanted to talk to you guys about being prepared. So I just got out of doing this course with the military, and really it was mostly about self and professional development, right? How do we maximize who we are as human beings so that we can maximize our efforts while we're at the base, right? How we can contribute our whole selves to the organization. And in order to do that, you got to optimize your whole life. Like, you got to make sure you get enough sleep, make sure you got enough to eat, make sure your all your stuff, all your education is done, and all kind of stuff like that, right? And so it's taking care of the individual, so that the individual can contribute to their maximum to the organization. And so, listening through the course, thinking through that, and I really stuck to this thought. Making sure we're ready when life comes calling. And I got to thinking about that. I was thinking about how I could bring that to the Bible. And one of the ways that I thought of to bring it to the Bible was Jesus with his disciples as he's on his last night on earth, right? So let me paint the picture of the story. Jesus is hanging out with his boys. They've been rolling deep for 3 years, right? 12 deep. They've been rolling around the city, preaching here, preaching there, countryside, in the city. They all over the place, right? And on his last night on earth, he sits down. He's having dinner with everybody. He's like, "Look, y'all, I'm getting ready to die. Stuff is about to pop off. Y'all are not going to do very well. Y'all are going to leave me, but I love y'all. And so I want to continue to love you, continue to serve you, and all this stuff, right?" And so they have dinner. They knock a couple back. Jesus is out there washing feet. He's laying down a bunch of stuff for them to remember him by. And they go off and they go pray out of the Olive Garden, right? So they go to the Olive Garden. Jesus is like, "Yo, y'all stay here. I got to go pray." And Jesus is praying out there, man. And man, talk about the amount of stress he's under. His whole life, he's been thinking about this moment, and it's finally here. The cross has been like, it's been right there. Like, he knew it since the time he was born, since before he was born, because he's God in the flesh. He knew it was coming. The cross is right in front of him. He's hours away from being on the cross, and he is stressed so much that as he's praying in the garden, not only is sweat coming out of his pores, but it's sweat mixed with blood. Like, he is in anguish, right? And he tells his boys, like, "Yo, I need y'all to stay awake with me. Can you do me that favor? I know we've been rolling tight for like 3 years, and we've been boys, and now this is what I need from y'all. I haven't asked for much. I need y'all to stay awake with me." And that's where we're going to pick up in the story, right? So this is Luke chapter 22. I'm going to jump in at verse 45. So it says, "And he rose from prayer, and he came to the disciples and found them sleeping for sorrow. And he said to them, 'Why are you sleeping? Rise and pray, that you may not enter into temptation.'" So here they are. They're in the garden. It's probably the middle of the night. They've been walking all day. They've been partying. They're worried about their boy because he's been talking about dying. And it says for this sorrow that they have, they fall asleep, right? And we would say, man, who could blame them? It's the middle of the night. But here's the thing. When their moment came, because Jesus told them, "Yo, y'all are going to betray me. Why don't you pray so that you don't enter into this temptation?" When their moment came for them to be prepared, they weren't ready. They weren't ready. When opportunity came knocking for one of them to stay up, and be faithful to Christ on his last night. They weren't ready for the moment. And that's the challenge of life, right? It's not like we are fortune tellers that we can see when that moment is coming. You know what I mean? And so because we don't know when that moment is coming, we have to always be prepared. That means remaining in prayer, remaining in studying the word, having a healthy diet, healthy sleep, healthy exercise routine, having your education ready to go so that when life's opportunities come, we're ready. We're not asleep. Those opportunities don't pass us by. I've been in plenty of opportunities where, or circumstances where I should have been ready. Should have been ready with an answer. I should have been ready with a prayer. I should have been ready to talk about my faith. I should have been ready to take someone up on an opportunity to go do something, but because I don't have the right education, because I'm not prayed up, or because I'm not educated enough on a topic, I fall flat. The opportunity passes me by, and only the Lord knows if we're going to get the opportunity back. And so my encouragement to you, what I want for everyone listening to this video, and you can please make sure to share this, be ready, be prepared, stay ready. Bible tells us never to cease from praying. And the reason it says that is because we never know, number one, when we're going to come under attack. Number two, we never know when we are going to need that opportunity to reach into that bank of faith and make a deposit. You know what I mean? So Jesus' disciples, they didn't do so great. But we can learn from where they were. We cannot fall into the same trap. We can remain ready, because I think it's what Jesus would want from us. So that's my word of encouragement for you, man. Be ready. Stay ready. And I hope it's encouraging for you. It's an encouragement for me to know that even though I may fail, Jesus is right there to love me, because he knows that it's hard. It's hard to stay awake. It's hard to stay ready. So please make sure to like, share, subscribe, all that jazz. If you made through all the way through the end of this video, man, just give me a thumbs up, man. It helps. It helps out the channel. It helps encourage me. Helps to show other people what we're doing over here, man. We want to encourage folks and tell them about Jesus. And so share it, drop some comments if you like it. Definitely share, subscribe, or like and subscribe. Y'all know I love y'all. And hit me up if you need me. Until next time, grace and peace.